Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga review. This is going to be on the second chapter of The Quiz. The Quiz is a gore slash psychological slash horror anime. You can throw in some survival as well. And I decided to do this one. It's pretty short. It's 10 chapters long. That's how short it is. The 10th chapter just came out last week, so it's pretty recent. So if you haven't heard about it, you can. I will be showing a video tomorrow about a manga app that I use once in a while to see some recent manga chapters, and you'll be able to see that tomorrow. That'll be a review that I'll be posting for you guys. Okay, so The Quiz Chapter 2 is, it's kind of like the first one. There's a different game. The characters are building up in some way. I mean, you have the douchebag mathematician that doesn't really want to help. He just wants to just do stuff. You have this kind of business guy who's being too secret about everything. You have this girl who is a devoted religious person that doesn't want to do anything that would put someone in danger. Then you have the couple that are kind of working together, but they're just there. The whole game itself seems like, I wouldn't say a ripoff, because there's other anime and manga out there that's very similar to it. It reminds me a lot of Danganronpa. Reminds me a lot of, I would say, King's Game. I would say, just different anime that are just survival. You have these different games that you request that you have to do, and once they finish the game, everyone has done their decision. They just throw you the answer, and you're just kind of like, what in the world? How did you come up with that? So today's game in chapter 2, they're giving guns, and they have to choose out of the guns which one is the oddball. They have peculiar numbers to them, and what it ends up being is the numbers are the alphabet to the letter of the planet, and there's 9 guns. The 9th being the oddball, which is Pluto, because it was removed from the 9 planets. Now there's only 8, so the 9th one was Pluto, and that is not belong there anymore. So that is basically what it is. He tells them, grab a gun, pass it to the person to your right, and then once you have a gun in your hand, look to the person to your left and click. Now, prior to this, they had checked the guns, and according to them, there's no bullets, but someone does die. They kill the mathematician dude, the douchebag, which I was fine with, to be honest, because he was not really doing much, and I was wondering if he was going to be the bully of the group, and I guess he's not. Now, there is a football player in the mix, and somewhere in this series, I'm going to predict that he's going to be a person that uses force to make people to do something for him, kind of like a bully would do. So as of right now, it's really just game by game, and we haven't had any information. I think the next chapter will give us some background information, how they got there. So hopefully next chapter it will give us more, because it just feels like a typical survival manga. I'm gonna even lower it more. I'm gonna put it at 6.5, just because I just don't feel like they're not doing anything special right now. Now, just the background story is good and stuff like that. Okay, fine, but even in the Western world, you have a lot of survival nowadays, horror shows that you have to be extra special about it. If not, you just get lost in the mix of so many others out there. So as of right now, 6.5. If you do or don't agree with me, leave it in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the best way you guys can support me. And if you want to further support me, then now you can become a Patreon, and that is in the link below, in the description below. So thank you so much for all the support and love, guys. And like always, don't be strangers.